everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm having an okay day. It's Friday. Yeah. Well, it's Friday when I recorded this. I really don't know when I'm going to upload this. Anyway, today is a day. Those are facts. Anyway, one of my favorite things in high school was to go on Craigslist and look at the personal ads, because the personal ads were the place to be. I mean, I wouldn't be there myself, but I assume a lot of people were there, because they definitely were. I like to watch, I like to read like the descriptions of what they're looking for, the type of person they want, and the picture they supply of like, basically, the personals were ridiculous and they were borderline creepy. But recently, I think within the past couple of years, they took the personals off of Craigslist to help combat with sex trafficking, which I understand completely, because there were some really sketchy posts on there. If you have not been on there or did not have the pleasure of seeing it, a lot of stuff that seemed very sketchy. But I digress. Now, my favorite thing is looking at the Rant and Rave section of Craigslist, because it's the Rant and Rave section was always on Craigslist. It was definitely something that was always there. But now it's developed into something very beautiful and interesting, and I want to share this with you. So I'm going to go through some of my favorites that I have, like, I haven't ran through these yet. I'm literally just looking at the screen right now, and I'm just going to go based on the title of whatever it is. So Rants and Raves, there is no background or whatever the hell they're trying to talk about. There's no, I'm looking for somebody or I'm looking for an item. It's quite literally people talking about whatever the hell they want. It's kind of like a poor man's Reddit. And I find it funny. So we're going to jump right into it. I'm looking at the Albany Post from April 28th. Check the blood. All right. Check the blood. One must ask why a person of power walks without fear of catching COVID-19. One must question why a person of power would wear no protective gear and show no fear. So I'm assuming he's talking about Trump, because he's just out here not wearing stuff. And that's up for debate and discussion, but I'm not going to get political right now. Do they have an immunity to this virus, and have they been vaccinated? The guy in China walks around among his people without fear and wears no PPE equipment too. The guy in China. Who are you talking about? Like, is this just kind of like, who? Okay. Just asking, since the two leaders are buddies. What? Who? Is there a vaccine? And they spelled there THEIR. Is this a weapon? Kind of scary, huh? Something is not right. Okay, so who is the guy in China walking around without a facial covering? And why do I seem to... It seems like the implications here is that there's a guy in China who's not wearing stuff, which I assume is correct at all points of the day. And they're commenting that Trump is not wearing stuff. How are they connected? Or you're getting two countries completely messed up. I think that's what's gonna happen. I think that's what's happening. Okay, we're gonna shimmy on. Walkers. This was posted 10 days ago. It's great to see everyone out enjoying the spring weather. Just a comment. Do people know what side of the road they should use when there's no sidewalk? From what I've seen, the answer is a big fat no. Not smart to walk with your back to oncoming traffic. If someone yells at you, it's for your own good. Enjoy the weather, but think about what you're doing. Thanks, the guy in the big truck. Well, he's upset about people walking. Now, here's the thing. Here's my rebuttal to guy in the big truck. You have more visual space than a pedestrian does, I guess, to a point. Like, if you're coming upon a pedestrian who has their back to you, it's more feasible for you to maneuver to get out of their way or to not hurt them, as opposed, I feel like that's never going to be a debate, because I can already hear people saying, that's why you walk towards traffic, not at mine. No, I just walk on the side of the street that is easiest to access. Okay. Can't we all just get along? From Happyville, 11 days ago. Let's all just think happy thoughts and have a laugh. Yeah, I'm bored. And then there's like a variety of pictures here. No, fuck you, I'm a cat. There's a man riding a motorcycle with a cow. There's a bunch of people and packages on a truck. There's cats dressed as frogs. There's this chubby kid jumping high. Y'all notice how I didn't smile at all during that entire time? I think it's just... Ooh, we got one. Cash for Girls. This was posted 18 days ago. I'm curious if you got any takers. Also, I must say, you must be one horny mofo. Posting 5 times? LOL. Oh, dang. So this is a response to something somebody already... Ooh, I need to find that post. I need that post for that. I need that post for that. Okay. We have something. This is not reference to this. I'm just posting. I'm just not posting. I'm reading shit. Okay. A question for our Black community. Posted 22 days ago. Ooh. Let's get ready. Please don't get offended when I ask this. I've always had this thing about litter on our street. Why is it that every time I see someone throwing trash out of their car, at least 90% of the time, they are Black? I'm sure there's some white people that do it too, but I've only seen it a couple of times in many years. So why is it that? Is that a cultural thing or what? Please don't flag this. I'm really curious about the question for others. Huh. Okay. So, a lot to unpack here, as you may understand. So, first off, I am going to jump to some conclusions as I do. This person is not a part of the Black community, nor does this person live in a Black community. So the way that they tried to pose this is that I too am a Black who lives in the Black land, the Ville, the hood. And I think us Blacks need to not litter. Like, I really think this is just a person. I'm gonna say a white person because more than, I think this is a white person who observed somebody littering. And I don't know how many times they've observed people littering. I personally haven't seen anyone litter in years because I think we're getting way better as a community, as a world on trying to preserve some type of I think everyone kind of looks sideways at anyone who's littering, regardless of race. I think they're just come on, y'all, come on. But is it a cultural thing or what? What kind of question is that? What would throwing trash onto the ground translate to any culture? Now, regardless if it's a Black culture, what? I really think this person was trying to make a point, but was unable to do so. So they tried to, question at the end. It's well, if this is a cultural thing, I don't want to, It's come on, if you think Black people just litter, you're wrong, but just... there's sometimes I don't even know how to conceptualize what I want to say about things like this. Okay. May 1st. Avoid this woman. Guys, steer clear of the redhead with the guitar and the tats. And that's all it says. That kind of sounds like a title of a YA book. The redhead with the guitar and the tats. It's right next to the girl with the dragon tattoo. There is no picture. There's no, it says Glens Falls, so I'm assuming this is either where she's been spotted, this very scary girl. But there's nothing else, and the thing is, I want to know, what was the context of this? What did she do to you? You didn't put that in there, because then that might show more of the person who you are, and not redhead girl with a guitar and tat. Yeah, but we don't want to talk about that, do we? No, don't. Alright, we're shimmering. Alright, we have one that was posted 24 days ago. The title is Free Minnie the Circus Elephant. And that's literally all it says. So I am curious. I'm gonna look up Minnie's. Okay. Minnie is a wild-born. Oh no! Wild-born elephant who's been held captive and exploited for over 3 decades under threat of a bull hook by a traveling circus called the Comerford Zoo. Okay, we have more information. Okay, email volunteer@nonhumanrights.org to join our to organize a rally. Oh, when the zoo comes to town. Okay, I understand the post now. The person is saying, don't support the zoo because they currently have a wild-born elephant captive, and it's distressing and they want her to go back into the wild. Okay, makes more sense. Thank you. Free Minnie. Alright, we have one. Scott, some or other, stole from the Accord track. And then it was posted a day ago, and the context is, arrest him, he stole parts. So, I don't know how often law enforcement patrols Craigslist to catch robberies. But, I'm not a part of the law enforcement people, whatever. But it just, there's no context. That's what I love about the Rant and Rave section of Reddit. Not Reddit. Oh God, I am all over the place. What I love about Craigslist Rant and Rave section, you have no obligation to supply any information that can actually solve a crime or do anything. And I love it. I love it. It makes me so happy. All right, we got another one from 3 days ago. Garbage cops in Kurhonkson. All right, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. Anyway, losers, bullies, good for nothing. Just a couple choice words for the local police. They really suck. They are not interested in helping the community in any way, shape, or form. Actually, none of them are from there, and that's what the state does with their state police. Disperse them around the state so they treat people like shit. This is the worst state in the union. Everyone's leaving. Join us. I feel like that was said quite a few years back, and that didn't end amicably. So, from what I'm gauging from this is that this person's very upset by the police and cops within their community, and wants to leave the union. And everyone apparently is leaving the union. I don't know where they're going, but I also want to know what the cops are doing. Just because, me, I love context. But right on, yeah, more power to the people. Oh, this is more things about cops. All right, cool, another cop one. Kind of weird, same place, Kurhonkson. This is a perfect example of the mentality of the local pigs. One goes and writes an article in a professional manner, leaving an honest review on a business review site, telling the truth about the bar in Kurhonkson, the price of drinks, and the cop hangout part. The review gets deleted. I guess so much for an honest review, or honest anything in this country anymore. However, it's then posted an immature thing on here about that bar, and that stays up for weeks. Are the pigs just dumb? Do they know that the law they are sworn to protect? What's the deal? So, I was all for the people in this point, but I think I'm gonna, break it apart. Whoever wrote this is obviously the person that wrote the last post, and what I'm gauging is that they've probably had some really, really messed up time with the cops in that series. I don't even know where Kurhonkson is whatsoever. But I think it's funny that they left a review about a bar, I guess, that the cops frequent. And if based on their current writing through Craigslist, if they wrote the same way in the review site, that's probably why it got removed, not based on the content you supplied. So, I mean, I understand that not everyone has the writing skills or the ability to articulate, even though you use the word, oh, no, you didn't. You said article, you didn't say articulate. Okay, you need someone to help you write these things, because you probably have a very strong message. It's just not getting out there, right? But more power to you. I believe in you, all right? I believe in you. Okay, and our final one, it is from Hudson, and the title is, Hey Dave. Hey Dave, I have a car for sale. Come, C-U-M, check it out. Suck on the tailpipe for proper emission standards. Then blow me. Good to have you back, Dave. Good to have R&R back. Oh shit. Okay, I thought, wow, okay. This was posted 16 days ago. I don't know if Dave has sucked on the tailpipe and blew you, but I hope it ended in some way. Oh gosh, I love this crap. This is ridiculous. All right, that's it. I'm gonna stop reading these because I think I'm gonna get in trouble. Oh God, oh gosh, wait, I gotta read this one because they got me with the title. Hips. This is all caps. Hips at ass 50, and everything's in caps. Looking for ass. That's all, and nothing's in caps. I think fat. I like thick, not fat. So any of y'all with capital ass and you're 50, but you're thick, but you're not fat, but you have an ass, I would recommend connecting with this anonymous person on the internet to discuss it further. Anyway, that was it for the day. I hope you're doing okay. Anyway, remember to subscribe, like, share, do whatever you want. I will have a new video for you soon-ish. Yeah. Yeah, it'll come. It'll come. And if you want to, if you're feeling hungry, you should subscribe to my friend Matt's channel. His link is in the description below. He makes stuff in my kitchen and I eat it, and it's the best part of my life currently. So